Hello, and welcome to Voices in Education. I am your host, Natasha Lee. Hello and welcome to another live. And for this conversation, we want to talk about Elaine and Sha'Carri. So as we know, as we see there's an upcoming Diamond League meet where these two are expected to face off with another packed field. There are other athletes in that event there as well. So I'm just seeing Rani. Welcome, Rani. Welcome to the conversation. If you're just, joining, please remember to like and share. All right. And turn your post notification on so that you do not miss an episode. All right. So you need to ensure that you're clicking, touching that bell and selecting all so that you get all the notification from this channel. All right, again, welcome. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much, Rani. Why not call in and share if you're able to? We would love to hear from you, Rani. So you can call the WhatsApp number that is on screen. We would definitely love to hear from you. And if this is your first time here, please hit that subscription button as well, all right? We can expand only if we are supported, if we continue to support this space. So please ensure that you're giving this video a like. Please ensure that you're hitting that subscription button as well, all right? So liking the video is definitely important. Dolly Classroom, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Okay, Rani, I'm looking forward to that call. And just to remind you that this is a safe space where we can share and learn from each other. We may share different opinions or views on a particular topic, but that is okay. Your diverse perspectives, bring to this platform, a level of richness where we can learn from each other. All right. Let me know where you're tuned in from as well. I would definitely love to hear from you. All right. And know where you're watching from. So that would be awesome. Don't forget to give this video a like. So as you get here, please hit that like button. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscription button as well. We want to keep growing and expanding this space. Okay, Rani is from Jamaica. So Jamaica is represented. Where in Jamaica are you from, Rani? So you can share in the live chat if you're comfortable doing that. We would love to hear from you in terms of, encouragement for Elaine and overall expectation that you have as it relates to this 100 meters event that is coming up very, very soon. I know a lot of us, we're looking forward to it. So what encouragement would you give to Elaine and what is your expectation? What are you looking for? So it's a situation where we want to call it before it actually happens. So we want to hear from each other. And again, we will do that in a very respectful way to ensure that we are protecting our community and keeping it safe. All right. You are all welcome. This is a safe space for you as a valued member of this platform. All right. And Rani, Sunshine City from Portmore. Okay, Portmore is well represented over here. So welcome, welcome. Hello, More Genius. Hello to you, family member. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And Dolly is a first-time Jamaican in Suriname. All right, Dolly Classroom, welcome, welcome. Hello to all the people over there in Suriname that are tuned in right now to this conversation. I know we have persons from the US as well, Florida. We're sending prayers your way and hoping that, the storm or the hurricane does not affect you. And if it is passing through, just ensure that you're keeping safe That is definitely important. If you receive an evacuation order, please heed and, leave wherever you were told to leave. We want to ensure that, you're all safe and okay, all right? Your life is important. So, and I know persons in Cuba. So if we have anyone here from Cuba, we hope that, you're recovering and it wasn't too much for you there in terms of I think that was Franklin, Bermuda. Hope you're doing well. And to all the Caribbean islands that are tuned in. So I know we have persons from Bahamas, Grenada, Guyana, Barbados, St. Martin, all right, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So let me know where you're tuned in from. That would be awesome. Let's Meals, welcome, bonjour, comment ça va? Hello, Let's Meals, how are you doing? Welcome to the chat. All right, thanks there. So please give this video a like. Please like the video. That is definitely important. And also hit that subscription button. All right, that is also important as well. So right now I am just seeing like 1 like on this live. So just close the chat a little bit and just touch that thumbs up button. All right, that definitely helps. All right, so let's like the video. A lot of persons do not have their post notification on, so you liking it will help YouTube, I guess, to recommend it further. All right, so that would be awesome. All right, so more Genius is saying, I love this matchup. Sha'Carri is in good form and Elaine has lots to prove. Thank you for sharing that, more Genius. So that's a good point. So you're saying that Elaine pretty much, need to come back and to show that, I guess, she's getting back. And Let's Meal is saying fantastic. All right, Let's Meal, awesome there. And more Genius, thank you for liking this live. Awesome. All right, so call in, let us talk, or you can share away in the live chat. So we're going to see this matchup, and a lot of us, we want to see, what will happen in that event. So we're pretty much going to see Elaine Thompson-Herah testing her fitness, I guess, very soon. So that is important there. That is important, and this will happen in the Zurich Diamond League meet in Switzerland. So we're definitely going to see that happening very soon. So I believe that will be on Thursday. So a lot of us, we're expecting to see some results there. And Sharika will be facing off Gabby again in the 200 meters. And I want to leave that conversation for tomorrow to talk about if you believe Sharika is going for the record and how that would look for Sharika. But today we want to focus on Elaine in the context of encouragement and expectation. So what are your expectations of this race? And, what encouragement would you give to Elaine? Or if you want to encourage Sha'Carri, what encouragement would you give, Because we have to keep this objective as well. So what are some encouragements and expectations that you would like to share in the chat? All right, so I am hoping to hear from you. So in that 100 meters as well, we will have Sasha Lee, Natasha, and TT Terry, Tamara Clark, and Daryl Nita. We'll also have Swoboda and Kambunji, right? Also, we have some Americans. We have one Britain. So hello if you're tuning from the UK. Hello to you. All right, so it's a pretty good field. It's a pretty good feel. I'm seeing more and more genius there saying hello to Let's Meal. So who wants to get us started this evening? The line is open and ready. All right, you can phone the WhatsApp number that you see on screen. We would love to hear from you. So let's get the conversation going. Let's get the conversation going. Who wants to call in? So let me just check to see if there's a call coming in. Not yet. Okay, I see Let's Meals and more genius. Having a little bit of chat there in the chat. Welcome if you're just tuning in. We're here and having a conversation about, Elaine meeting Sha'Carri. They're in the Diamond League coming up on Thursday, the 100 meters. And would love to hear from you in the context of encouragement and expectation as it relates to this 100 meters. So in that field, we will also have other Jamaicans, so Sasha Lee and Natasha. They will be in that mix as well. And we have some other Americans, TT Terry, Tamara, and Darrell Nita from Britain. And then we have Swaboda and Kambunji from Switzerland. So we'll see Elaine in that 100. So what are your views as it relates to Elaine in the context of fitness? What are your expectations? What encouragement would you give? I would love to hear from you. Rurian, are you calling? And please remember that this is a safe space where we can share and learn from each other. So come on in and be a part of the conversation. I would definitely love to hear from you. So let me just take this call. Hello, you're live. Go ahead. Hi, Rurian. You're a bit low. Let me just check with the viewers. Hello, viewers. Can you just let me know if you're hearing this caller? You can just share in the chat. Let me know if you're hearing the caller. So go ahead, Rurian. Let's see.
Oh, I want to, well, hopefully they'll let us know what's happening. So, yeah, this is an interesting matchup, I think. This is going to, cement the fact that if Sha'Carri wins, cement the fact that she is the top contender going around right now at 100 meter. And, I want to see how Elaine is going to respond to not being in the World Championship, running the 100 meters individual event. So I think it's an interesting matchup. I'm not sure how to call this one, but it's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be awesome. And I'm hearing a few other persons who are going to be in that lineup. It's a pretty good field. So I think it's going to be a great matchup here.
For sure. So yeah, I think your feed is still on, Rurian, so you could...
No, I don't have any feed going. I could check. I don't have any feed.
I'm getting a feedback. All right. So in that context, still getting a feedback. All right. So in that context, then, Rurian, you mentioned that Elaine, I guess, has something to prove in the context of not being in the World Championship. So what are your expectations? What are your expectations? Thanks, Let's Meals, for letting me know. So they're hearing you, Rurian. So what are your expectations?
Awesome, awesome. So, I'm expecting good competition. That's the first thing. I'm expecting an exciting race. I'm expecting both ladies to go out there and do their best and just represent their brand in the best way they can. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And that those are some of the expectations that I have. As it relates to encouragement, I if I'm going to go on a Jamaican standpoint, I would encourage Elaine to run right through for her race because Sha'Carri has a bullet finish. And, just to give her the best chance of winning, she just needs to stay focused, put in the work, and run right through with her race. No easy now. So, you're not taking any chances as it relates to this race. Because I think it is important for Elaine's brand that, she do pretty well in this race.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm seeing Let's Meals in the chat there and saying, Elaine, I guess, stay focused and vigilant. So I guess Let's Meals, is that for Elaine or Sha'Carri or both athletes? All right, so that's a good consideration there. So in the context of expectation, who do you believe will win this one?
Well, I can't call. I'm not too sure how well Elaine is running because he did that leg on the 100 meter, for about 100-meter heats. But that's not enough to tell me that she is in tip-top form because, that excluded her in the blocks, getting that bullet start out. So that's the major difference for me. I'm not sure. The run did signify how well she is starting in her race. And, the start is an important part of the race. So I'm not sure where she's at. But I'm going to go based on the fact that Sha'Carri ran 11, 10.65. Yes, she ran 10.65. So I guess if she is going to beat Sha'Carri, then she has to be in that range there in the 10.6.
So are you saying then we're going to see a 10-6 race in terms of the winner? We're going to go
Not
there?
Not necessarily 10.65, but let me just say something that is round about 10 under 10.7.
Oh, so you feel as if it's going to be a 10-6 race somewhere. So you're predicting
somewhere in the 10.6s.
It's going to be a 10-6. So if you're
so you can document me on that. So when we're talking next time, we'll see how close I came to with my predictions.
Okay, so you're predicting a 10-6 race. So a 10-6, it doesn't matter 10-6 what, but a 10-6 race.
Yes.
So given that prediction, do you feel that Elaine would be able to match that? And what would you be comfortable with in the context of Elaine, given what you know in terms of her challenges? Do you believe that even if she does not win, what would signal to you that she's getting better?
For her to execute a good race, in keeping with the anything that is better than what she ran at the national trials would mean that she has improved.
Awesome.
So that's what I would use as a benchmark. But based on, as I said, based on the form that Sha'Carri is in, then she would have to be at minimum 10.7 to be competing with her. And if the conditions are right.
Awesome. So let me just go to the chat, Rurian, and just highlight some comments here. Welcome, guys, if you're just tuning in. Welcome to another live conversation. All right. Please give this video a like, and if this is your first time here, please hit that subscription button as well. Please, guys, we need to keep liking this video. All right. So I am seeing Roger is saying world champion versus Olympic champion. Both have bullet finish, but it tells on, I guess it tells on who gets the better start and I guess
Uh,
finish. So I guess it's in the start, right? And
yeah.
Let's
So
Meal is asking, who do you think? Let's Meal, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you guys. So Roger
I
is
guess that's your
saying,
question.
I guess so. Roger is saying, I think I still like Elaine to win when to win. She will want to prove them wrong. Definitely, Roger. And I believe that if Elaine is getting better, then we're going to see. And I really like what I saw in that heat. But I am not sure, Rurian, if it's going to be a 10-6 race. I am probably thinking about, 10-7. But I take her 10-6. But for sure, for me, I would be comfortable even if Elaine does not win. As you said, just seeing that improvement for me is signaling that she's coming back. And then, having, the next, I guess, 11 months, injury free will tell me that she will be at a good place in terms of preparing for Paris. Let me go
Okay.
down a little bit. Miss Powell, welcome to the chat. Welcome. Welcome, Miss Powell. And Miss Powell is saying, I'm happy Elaine is getting back on the track. For sure, this is what we want to see. And Lex Mills is saying, I would definitely like Elaine to win. I've been impressed with her races from before, and she is a very great runner indeed. And Roger is also saying it's a 10-7 race, and we need to consider the wind factor. Yanet, welcome, 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 welcome to the conversation, Yanet. And Janet is saying no one can beat a healthy Elaine. So we all know that if Elaine is doing well, it's going to be something magnificent, something spectacular. So, but I don't know where she is at now, as it relates to that. But for sure, we see that, things seem to be improving. And that is what we want, for her to be, getting better, better, and better. Awesome. So if you're just tuning in, welcome to this conversation. Please remember to give this video a like and, hit that subscription button if you're new to this space. Also, there's a WhatsApp number that is on your screen. Do not be afraid to call and share, even if you just want to call and say, hello, I like the program. That's totally okay. We would love to hear from you. All right. And we can definitely share in the chat if that's where you're more comfortable sharing. That is totally okay. So, Ruren, what are your thoughts about, the 10-7 as opposed to a 10-6 race?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. But I am working based on the fact that Sha'Carri ran 10.65. So I'm thinking that Sha'Carri at her best is going to run somewhere close to that, barring certain factors. As Roger rightly said, wind is a factor as well. So that's why I said in the 10.6s. So it could be a case where she run 10.69 or 10.68. I'm not saying that she's going to reproduce that 10.65, but if you're going to think about beating her any at all, then you have to think about times in that area there in order to give her some competition. Because based on how she had performed in that 100-meter race, we can't deny the fact that she is in a good, as they would say, a purple patch of her career where she's doing really well in terms of executing her race. So that's where I am coming from with that. But let's see. We'll see exactly what happens when tomorrow comes.
For sure. Miss Powell, thank you. Soon you'll get that opportunity to share that, to show your support in that way, Miss Powell. So that is why it's important for us to hit that subscription button and, like this video so soon. Yankee, welcome, and blessings to you as well, Yankee. Welcome to this safe space. If this is your first time tuning in, please remember to give this video a like, hit that subscription button as well. I am just seeing about 7 likes, so you can just close the chat a bit and just give this video a like and then come right back to the live chat, all right? It's definitely important that you do that. And Yankee saying Elaine, 100% champion. So we're seeing. So again, would love to hear, in the context of encouragement, what would you say to Elaine, or if you're supporting Sha'Carri, what would you say to Sha'Carri? And what are your expectations as it relates to this race, Floyd, welcome. Big up to my yard and abroad family. Definitely, Floyd. Definitely. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, everyone. Let's keep liking. Let's keep sharing. All right. And again, welcome to this safe space. If this is your first time here, please remember to hit that subscription button. We appreciate you being here. You're a valued member of this space, and we want to continue to protect our community so that we can maintain this safe space. We understand that we share varying opinions. We are going to have different views on different topics, and your uniqueness is welcomed in this space. All right. So valuable contributions, and we understand that there is richness in diversity, and from that there is so much that we can learn and take away. So don't be afraid to share your opinions or your views in the chat, even if it's not popular, as long as we're keeping this space a safe one by being respectful. That is totally welcome. And again, it's voices, right? Voices in education. So we understand that, each of you'll bring your own voice to this conversation or to whatever conversation we're having, and that is appreciated and valued. All right. So again, just to let you know that. So Rurian, so in that context, then, did you tell me who was going to win this one? Did you say Sha'Carri?
I didn't say, but based on the evidence that we have here, I would have to lean toward Sha'Carri based on the evidence that is present. I'm not sure how well Elaine is doing. As I said, she did a good leg on the 4x100 meters, but that would just constitute a part of a 100-meter race. Has nothing to do with the start or anything. So with her not being in tip top competition for a little while, apart from that race, which she didn't have to start, then I'm going to give Sha'Carri the edge in that race. However, what would make the athletics community or set the athletics community alive would be for Elaine to beat Sha'Carri. So that would be.
And this is a question to you viewers and listeners. I can't remember Sha'Carri running away from Elaine. Can you Sha'Carri winning a race over Elaine? I can't. Viewers, if you have any information on that, you can share and let us know. But I am just thinking back, and I just can't think of a time Sha'Carri, has been successful over Elaine. You can share in the chat. I'm not sure about this one. So there's a lot there. And you know what would have been good? To have Sharika in this mix as opposed to the 200. Because we know that Sharika is going to do what she does, right? So the only thing with Sharika in that 200 is that I want her to get the record. Were you referring to Lex Meals in terms of the injury? So Ruben, I guess you can talk about Elaine's injury there. She has a leg injury, right? Shelly has a knee injury, right? Ruren, you're muted, perhaps. We're not hearing you.
Yes. So she has an Achilles heel, I think.
Okay, injury. Okay.
That's that's what bothers Elaine most.
Okay. Yeah, that has been a long-standing issue, I guess. Yeah. Awesome. So, guys, are you calling it? Who will win this one? What are your expectations? So, who do you believe will win this 100 meters on Thursday? Who will win this one? So I'm just looking here in the chat, and okay, so you got your answer there. Let's meals. Okay, awesome. Who will win this one? You can share if you'd like to share, and you can also phone in. Okay, I am seeing a message here on WhatsApp again. It's sometimes I don't necessarily see the messages on WhatsApp, but I am seeing it's a 10.8 race, and Elaine. It's a 10.8 race, and Elaine is going to get this one. That's a message I just got on WhatsApp there. Awesome. Welcome to the chat. I believe this is Mr. Portmore. Oh, yes, this is Mr. Portmore. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So Mr. Portmore is saying it's a 10.8 race, and Elaine. So we have Ruren saying 10.6. I am saying 10.7. It's a 10.7 race. So Roger said 10.7 as well. And Let's Mills, Elaine, 100%. And Roger is saying, I like Elaine to win. And Miss Powell is saying Sha'Carri because Elaine haven't run many races this year. Okay, Miss Powell, thanks for sharing that. And I guess that's a possibility because, you know, we have seen Elaine, yes, but we are not too sure where she's at. But, you know, I guess Jamaicans and a whole, we would love Elaine to win this one. All right, so thanks for sharing there. If you're just tuning in, welcome. Please give this video a like. And if you're new to this space, you can let me know. And please hit that subscription button. Let me know. Would love to give you a big voices in education. Welcome. Is this your first time here? You can let me know in the live chat as well. Clyde, welcome to the chat. And Clyde is saying Sha'Carri will win easily because Elaine needs more time. All right, Clyde, thank you for sharing that. Welcome. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the Voices in Education, where we understand that we share different perspectives. We all have a voice in this space, and that is important. And we would love to hear your voice. And we want to keep it respectful to maintain our safe community. All right. And Floyd is saying, I too love Elaine's chances, but she will have to do a 10-7 or better. Awesome there. You're welcome, Clyde. You're welcome. All right. So who will call in? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know where you're tuned in from too, if you'd like to share that in the chat. Later on, I guess later on, like in the night, I want to do a check-in with, you know, persons, I guess, from Florida to see how it is going, to get some updates. And also Bermuda, if we have persons tuned in from there as it relates to, you know, the hurricane. So I hope that you guys are doing well. If you're tuned in from Florida, I was informed based on news that, you know, the hurricane is going to be a category 3 one. So if you get any evacuation orders, please heed, and leave. We want to ensure that you're all safe and okay. And Miss Powell is saying, I think the more races Elaine run, the better she will get. Definitely. And Yankee, unfortunately, Elaine has to reclaim her rightful place, #1. All right. All right. Awesome there. And Miss Powell, okay, you're in Florida. Call me, Miss Powell. Would love to get an update. I mean, we're going to go on later just to see if persons will, call in and share. But if you'd like to call the WhatsApp number that you see on screen, we'd love to hear from you to find out what is happening there. And Floyd, you're in Georgia. Oh, it's raining there. Okay, Floyd, you can also let me know what is, I guess it's raining. We're getting a call, so let me just take this caller. Hello, caller, you're live. Please go ahead. Okay, perhaps that call did not come through. All right, so we'll just wait again and see. All right, so yes, Floyd, please, guys, please keep safe. Roger is saying if Sha'Carri wins, she won't beat Elaine easily, and Elaine won't want to lose to Sha'Carri. So I would like Elaine to win. She has the experience, all right? So Roger is saying that, Sha'Carri is not going to get an easy race, and I am hoping that, all goes well and Elaine is okay to show up for this one, because I believe we would want to see that. We want to see that for sure. And Guyana, Roger from Guyana is here. Awesome, Roger. Happy to have you here. So we know that we have, persons, quite a few persons from there in Caribbean islands. So I know we have Bahamas. I'm not sure if Bahamas is here this evening. We have Barbados, right? Guyana is here. Grenada. I'm not sure if Grenada is here, but let me know if you're here. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, are you here? You can let me know if you're here. And I know we have USA, so we have Florida, we have Georgia. All right, so you let me know. And of course, Jamaica, and we go, I know Portmore. Portmore is here for sure. All right, so again, welcome if you're just tuning in. We would love to hear from you. Please remember to give this video a like. Please give this video a like. And also, if you're new to this space, welcome. And kindly hit that subscription button. All right, if you're new, welcome. You can let me know in the chat. If this is your first time here, let me know in the chat. And I know Suriname is here as well. Suriname, yeah, for sure. Suriname is here. And Miss Powell is giving us an update there in Florida, just a little rain. I'm in South Florida, so I won't be affected by the hurricane. The hurricane will affect North Florida. Okay. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for sharing that with us. All right, so remember, guys, if you have family members living there in Florida, please check on them, ensure that they're okay, and ask them if they should get any evacuation order. They should heed and leave, all right? So we want to ensure that we're safe and okay. For the persons in Bermuda and Cuba, we hope that, you're doing well and, recovery will be fast and, you can get on with your life. So we are sending you, best wishes as well. All right. Welcome if you're just tuning in. We're talking about, the matchup that we are expecting and we're hoping to see on Thursday between Elaine and Sha'Carri. And in that 100-meter race, we also have, let me just bring that up. We also have like Natasha Morrison will be in that one. Sasha Lee Forbes will also be in that one as well. I believe Darrell Nita will also be in that race as well. All right, Kitty Terry will be in that one from the US, and Tamara Clark as well will be in that one. And we'll also have from Switzerland, Swoboda and Kambunji. So they will be in that 100 meters run there. In the 200, and we want to talk about Sharika tomorrow. So I am trying to leave that one for tomorrow. Sharika will be there, and Sharika will be running in that 200, and will definitely, and we'll be facing off with Gabby again. And so we want to see, and also Antonique from the Bahamas will be in that one there. So there are some other athletes in, other events that will be there as well. I believe Daniel Williams will also be there with Camacho Quinn, from Puerto Rico, and also Kendra Harrison from the USA. It's almost as if we're going to get back that, hurdles final. All right, with the, I guess, the Nigerian is missing from that, but it's still a good field there. So we're expecting to see a very good race or some good races. So we'll definitely come back here to have that conversation, but I want to hear from you so I can have a good understanding of where this platform stands in the context of expectation. And also, what encouragement would you give to Elaine or to a Sha'Carri if you're supporting Sha'Carri for the win? Would love to hear from you. So don't be afraid to call in. You can call the WhatsApp number that you see on screen. We would love to hear from you if this is your first time tuning in. Welcome to the safe space where we can share and learn from each other. Please give this video a like, and again, if you're new, please hit that subscription button. All right, so the WhatsApp number is on screen. We would love to hear from you. So who do you believe so far? We have a few, comments saying that, Elaine will win, or, hoping that Elaine will win. We also have some saying Sha'Carri is going to win because Elaine might not have had, so many races. So she's kind of, improving and trying to get back into form. And so, we're seeing that, but, we see another comment saying that, Elaine is not necessarily going to let Sha'Carri win so easily. So Elaine is going to try, I guess, and give it her best shot, because so we are wondering, we're here hoping to see what will happen in this exciting matchup for sure. And so we would love to hear from you. Just call, the number is on screen. Just call and share. All right, just call in and share. So Rurian, what are your views on the comments so far? Let me know, Rurian, what are your views on the comments so far? We'd love to hear back from you. Wonderful. So I'm just checking in the chat here. I am seeing 75, and I'm not yet seeing 20 likes. So just close the chat for a brief, second, and just touch that thumbs up button, give it a like. And again, if you're new to this space, hit that subscription button. Rurian? So I'm just waiting to be joined by Rurian again. And Rurian. I'm getting a feedback, Rurian.
Oh, sorry about that. Hello.
Hello.
I'm back, John. I love to see what is happening in the chat. I realize that everybody is having that race, between the time of 6 something to 8 something. So, a couple seconds difference, but it's gonna be a good race.
Yeah,
It's
for
gonna be a
sure.
good race.
So I'm seeing Roger here saying that, he would like Elaine to stretch her strides, I guess some more. He has some biometrics like Flojo, I guess some similar to the like Flojo in strides and height, and the end speed. And so Roger is saying perhaps that's why Elaine went so close to the world record. So, but he would like to see Elaine, stretching a bit more. Nelly, welcome, Nelly. Welcome to the chat. Nelly is saying if Elaine is at her best, it will be a race to watch. And, that is what we want. And we want to see athletes at their best so that, whatever we're getting, we know that it's going to be. So I am asking, I asked earlier in terms of predictions. So if you'd like to share your prediction for this one, you can let us know as well in the live chat. And you can also phone the number that you see on screen. Yankee saying, Elaine. So this is, I guess, an encouragement. Elaine, stay focused on your triumphant victory. So Yankee is calling it for Elaine. May our Almighty Father continues to bless and guide you throughout this tournament. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. And Floyd is saying, I know, okay, that went. Millicent, welcome to the chat, Millicent. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the Voices in Education community. This is a safe space for you to share. And thank you for asking that question. It's going to be on Thursday. So we are looking out for that and wanting to see that race. So hopefully all the athletes show up to the line. So we really want to see that race. So hopefully all the athletes are doing well and they show up and show off, because that is what we want to see. We want them to show up and we want them to show off. Awesome. So, Rurian, do you believe Elaine is close to like a 10-6, 10-7 form? Right, not getting Rurian.
I'm here now. Sorry. I'm not sure where Elaine is, to be honest. I think they say she ran a split of about what 10-7 in that relay.
No, 990.
990.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess 10-9. I'm not sure. I'd probably say that she's going to be in her 10-8, around about that for her. Factor in the start, and that she would have to run a full. Yeah, I'm thinking probably she's about that, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong. I'm just guessing, to be honest, because there's not enough evidence of her running 100 meters for me to give like honest. I'm not saying honest, but to give a confident prediction of her time. But I'm thinking she's going to be in the 8-10 bracket. That's my
So what are your expectations as it relates to the other Jamaicans? So Natasha and Sasha Lee.
Natasha and Sasha Lee.
Yeah, so we have.
Well, what times are they did do so well at the national at the
championship,
World Championships. Yeah, they didn't make it through to the final. But hopefully they'll do well. Hopefully they'll continue to strive to greater excellence and continue to move forward with their running.
Let me just check back.
But
let me just check back the chat here because I'm seeing a few messages. I think I answered that one. So will they be able to this Floyd, Sha'Carri and Natasha, they will be in that race. So I stated that earlier as well. So they will be in that race as well. Vicky Thompson, welcome to the chat. Welcome, Vicky. So Vicky saying she's coming back from injury. I guess that's Elaine. Definitely, Vicky. And the time for the race, I would have to check that for you, Millicent. So we'll try to check that for you and see if we can get that in Jamaica time. Kwan, welcome to the chat. Greetings from the US. So greetings to you, Kwan. Both women are talented. I believe Sha'Carri will take it because she has more races under her belt. Elaine is no joke though. So Kwan is saying, well, I'm giving Sha'Carri the edge, but Elaine is serious and you can't take that away from her. So, Kwan is kind of like, okay, I'm giving Sha'Carri now, but, Elaine is no joke. And Millicent is saying, I wish Elaine all the best. Awesome, Millicent. Ramon, welcome to the chat. If this is your first time here, welcome, everyone. If this is your first time here, you can let me know as well in the chat. And remember to like and hit that subscription button. And Ramon is saying, I love Elaine and I love Sha'Carri. Let's Mills is saying it's definitely a long lineup for that 100 race. I heard she did 9.90. We will have to wait and see. Yes. So that's it. So Let's Mills is saying, you know what? The lineup is big, so we just have to wait and see. So, my thing is I am hoping that they all show up and show off come Thursday. That is really what I want to see, that, they're all there and they're ready to do well. So that would be awesome there as well. So, Rorian, just to drag you a bit here, what encouragement would you give to Sha'Carri?
Well, I would say keep doing. You found a good thing. You found some good strategies. You found a good place, and you know where when things tend to align for you. So I would say go back into that zone, block out all the negative energy, keep focus on what you have to do, and just try to put in a good performance. I would just say to her that if you run 10, 6, 5, or anything close to that, any competitor that is going to come close to her must be doing their best. So, that's where I would aim to do my best or even a little bit better than that so that I put that race out of the reach of my competitor.
That's all. I'm just trying to respond to Floyd here. And Juan is saying exciting times. So I'm just seeing that. You're welcome, Floyd. I did say perhaps you missed me stating that. So I just decided to type that there in the chat for you. Welcome again. If you're just tuning in, welcome to this conversation. So we're talking about the matchup coming this Thursday between Elaine. So I guess the headline, because a lot of us, because we did not see Elaine in the championships, we're wondering in the context of the 100 meters. So just that, individual event, we're wondering, where she's at in terms of, preparation, in terms of improvement. So we have seen her in the heats and she looked good. So we are wondering, what this matchup will look like between Elaine and Sha'Carri. Just to highlight as well that there are other Jamaicans in this one. So we'll see Sasha Lee and Natasha. Both ladies were on the relay, the final team for the 4x100 relays right there in Budapest. So we will be seeing those ladies in that run as well. Again, we have some more Americans in that one. So it's not just, Elaine and Sha'Carri, Sasha Lee and Natasha, but we'll also have TT Terry, Tamara Clark from the US, and we'll have Daryl Nita from Great Britain, and we'll have Swoboda from Poland. Sorry, I think I mentioned earlier that she was from Switzerland, but Swoboda from Poland and Kambunji from Switzerland. So Kambunji will be in that race. In that meet, in that league, in that meetup too on Thursday, we will see Sharika Jackson matching up with Gabby Thomas again, right? And we'll also have Anthony of the Bahamas in that one. So those are some names in that one. All right. We'll also see the 100-meter hurdles for women. We'll see Danielle Williams, the world champion. This year, we'll see Danielle Williams going up against Quinn Camacho Quinn of Puerto Rico, and Kendra Harrison will be in that one for sure. From Bahamas, we'll have Devine and also Nia Ali of the US. So there's a couple, I guess, a few races that will be happening on Thursday. So we have like Natalia Gould from Jamaica and Tracy. They will be in the 800 meters, and we'll see Shanika Ricketts and Kimberly Williams competing in the triple jump. So we'll get to see that, all right? We'll see them there. And also we'll have Roas from Venezuela, and we'll have some other athletes right there in that triple jump, including Perez Hernandez of Cuba also there. So we'll see quite a few athletes at this one. We'll also have Tajay Gale, will be one of 3 Jamaican males in action. All right. So we'll see Gale there, Carrie McLeod. We'll see Gail and Carrie McLeod there as well. So quite a few Jamaicans will be there. And Rashawn Clark will be making his Diamond League debut in the 400 meters hurdles as well. So we'll see quite a few Jamaicans there. So we'll have lots to talk about very soon. So just to share that information with you. All right, so I'm seeing Marage Fowler, welcome to the chat. Welcome, Marage. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the Voices in Education. Again, this is a safe space where we can share and learn from each other. So welcome. And Marage is saying, Elaine, going to give us a surprise. I can feel it. I like that. I got a feeling. I can't sing, but all I say, what? I have a feeling, man. I have a feeling. So welcome if you're just tuning in. Please remember to give this live a like. All right, just close the chat for a little bit and just like this video. If this is your first time here, please hit that subscription button and ensure that you turn on your post notification. Just touch that bell and select all so that you do not miss a live and you'll get all the updates coming from this channel. And Roger is saying, I see the 100-meter race with Elaine is 8:15. Okay, is this Jamaica? Oh, you said 9. So would this be Jamaica time? Because a lot of persons are able to just use Jamaica as a benchmark and then, work out based on your time zone, what that will be for you. So thanks for sharing that in the chat. And okay, you're saying 9:04 is the 200 meters women final. So it is 9 p.m. All right. So let's Meals, thanks for sharing. You're saying that in the relay, so that's the heat. You're making reference to the commentator saying Elaine is coming, in terms of top speed around to pass the baton. And so they had a pretty good view of runners. So what are you thinking there? That Elaine is going to do very well. All right, so those are some good comments there. Again, you can call the WhatsApp number that you see on screen. Rurian, I'm coming back to you. Rurian, perhaps you're muted.
Yes, I'm here. I'm here. So yeah, it's a good lineup. It's a good lineup, and I'm hearing some good in the chat. You know, it's I just can't wait for tomorrow to come to see who are the persons who are on point with performances and the placement in the race tomorrow. Um, I hope that for Elaine's sake that she's doing the necessary stuff because I don't want her to push herself too hard either unless she knows her body is up for it. So I don't know where she's at in her program, but I don't want her to get injured because I want the best field to be in place when it comes on with the Olympics next year. So hopefully she's in some good form and good health and a good frame of mind so that she's able to execute a race that is really meaningful to her and to us.
For sure, for sure, for sure. And I'm just looking, okay, what are they saying the times are on the website? Yeah, I just checked and I saw that, but I'm going to check to see the Jamaica time and I'll try to share before we leave, or I'll place it in the community tab, on that community tab where you can see posts. So I could probably place that information there because I'm trying to monitor the chat and this conversation. So I'll try to get that for you. Etzel, welcome to the chat. And Etzel is saying Sha'Carri will win. Elaine hasn't put in this year. Well, let me just try and get that. So Elaine has not put in this year more time. So I guess Elaine needs more time. She needs to worry about other athletes. So you're pretty much saying Elaine needs some more time. And Gloria, welcome to the chat. The race will be this Thursday, Gloria. So the race will be this Thursday, and I'm just going to try and get the time for you. And I'm going to use probably Jamaica time to benchmark that so that, because right now, it's like what, minutes after 7 my time, Jamaica time 7:27, and in Switzerland it is 2:27 a.m. So the next day, which would be August 30th. So I'm gonna try and get that for you so we know when that will be. All right. So that we can see the races for sure. All right. So again, if I don't get to inform you, I'm going to place that information on the community tab right here on YouTube where you can get that information. Gloria St. Lucia, welcome. Hello to St. Lucia and me love Elaine. Love that, Gloria. Love that. So, Gloria, what encouragement do you have for Elaine going into this race? So, St. Lucia is here. What encouragement do you have for Elaine going into this race, Gloria? You can call the WhatsApp number, Gloria. Would definitely love to hear from you, or you can share in the chat. Wherever you're more comfortable, that is totally okay. Welcome. If you're new to this space, welcome. just to let you know that this is a safe space where we can share and learn together. And we understand that we have different perspectives, views, or opinions, and we want to give each person a voice in this platform, on this platform, because we come, having different experiences, having different knowledge, depending. And so we can learn from each other. Each of you bring your uniqueness to this space, and we really appreciate that because there is richness in diversity, and we can learn so much from each other given that. All right. And you're saying have no fear, you're right on target. So that's the encouragement going out to Elaine from Gloria, that you should have no fear. You're right on target. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that in the chat. I believe I'm getting a caller. Let me just check. I don't know. Is it that the calls are not coming through? I am just checking. No, I'm not seeing a call coming through. I got that beep just now. So again, let me know in the chat. Have you tried to call and it's not coming through? Let me know in the live chat. Or someone just call and let us talk. Who would like to call in? Let us check this out. Again, welcome if you're just tuning in. We're having a conversation about, Elaine facing off with Sha'Carri in that 100 meters run coming up this Thursday. There are other athletes in the race. So, okay, I'm getting a call. Let's see if this one goes through. Hello, caller, you're live. Hello. This is Mr. Moore. Hello. This is Mr. Hello. Hello. Are you hearing me? Yes, but are you hearing me? I'm hearing you, but I am not sure if, let me just check this connection. I'm not sure if the live is hearing you. So let me just check this connection. Let me see something here. So just give me a moment. We have a caller and I'm just trying to get this caller going through the system here. All right, so let's try this again. Mr. Portmore? I'm here. Awesome, that is sounding better. So let me know in the live chat if you're hearing the caller, all right? How are you doing, Mr. Portmore? I'm doing great again, as usual. Mr. Portmore is on the sports channel, as usual. We are on Voices in Education, as usual. Why? Voices in Education, all the time. Let me just check with the chat. Let me just check to see if they're hearing. Okay. Are you guys hearing Mr. Portmore in the chat? Okay, loud and clear. Awesome. Go ahead, Mr. Portmore. Okay, it's Elaine for me. I've been hearing people saying she need more race days, all this, Miss Richardson, yeah. She has done great times. 10:76, 10:72, 6:65. Even at range, but she didn't do it like back to back to back. Okay. It's another race for her. It's like she has burned out. She did a couple of rounds, yeah, 100 and 200, yeah. I think she will be a little bit fatigued, a little bit more fatigued than how he was prepared for that event. So I'm giving Elaine the rest.
In her stomach right now. Just hope that she don't go all out and re-aggravate the injury again. But just to see where she is, I would love to see her go a 10-8. I'm not giving her 10-7. Elaine is not a 10-7 yet.
Just hold a moment. Just hold a moment, Mr. Portmore. They're saying the sound is a bit distorted. Are you hearing me clearly? So I'm just checking with the chat. Let me know if you're hearing me. Excellent, much better. All right, Mr. Portmore, talk again and let us check again.
Okay, there you go. Let me see if I can turn my volume up a bit, guys. You know, yes, I'm saying I'm giving Elaine the edge. See that Elaine is not as fatigued as Sha'Carri is.
Right.
10-6-5 is a very good time. It takes a lot to run that time. On her last two top running, like the 10-7-6 or the 10-7, but when she reached she did 10-7-6 coming from behind. She was rested. She's not rested enough yet. Right. I think she need a little bit more rest to come back to a 10-7. To a 10-7 time. So I'm giving the race a 10-7 here. I'm not giving Elaine a 10-7-6, a 10-7-5. I'm giving her the most 10-8. And she does a 10-8 for me, running even second. I'm thinking people have to watch how she's coming back.
Okay, you have to turn down your YouTube feed though. Your feed. You're listening to it, so we're getting a feedback. So you have to turn it down.
I remove myself from television and I remove myself from inside, so I'm outside.
Oh, we're still hearing it.
Okay.
Unless it's playing on your phone. Yes, I'm hearing you. Go again. Oh, okay, awesome.
I think Sha'Carri is a bit winded now. Her legs are supposed to be a bit sore, so I'm not keeping her like that. I've watched a lot of races in my time. You see him go after doing the 10-5-8, after he did the 10-6-9, the 10-7-2. He had to put some races on and belt and relax his muscles back to come back to where he was. And the only thing I want to do, I want to see Elaine run a 10-8, whether winning or running second or third. Once she does a 10-8, I know she'll be much better coming to the Olympics, if barring injuries.
Definitely. And that's what I've been asking to like earlier. Like, what if she does not win? What would be your expectation in terms of, going into the Olympics to say that she's improving? So I like that you put that out there.
The Diamond League is not, the Diamond League on a whole is preparing yourself for a major. It's like when you're going to your job. You're going to your job. This is their job. This is where they make their money. This is where they see where they are. I know the coaches know, okay, we have to build on your start. We have to build on your finish. We have to build on your mid-peak, the top end, right? This is where the coaches watch. In training, you can't see all of this. Not the competitors are better or somewhat in your level. 90% of the time you don't train against each other that much to know where you are. She's better than most people in our camp. So when she starts, she leads and she goes away and thinking, okay, that's it. No. When she came at Sha'Carri, Richardson, Elaine Thompson, yeah, well, not Elaine Thompson, Sherika Jackson, Shelly and Fraser Talu in the race, knowing, oh, I have to get this start. If I don't get this start, he's really, really putting that extra in your body. And you will see where you are. If the knees hurting are out there, I wait for her to pull it up a little bit. If the tendons is hurting up, just don't overdo it.
Right.
But if you can give me a 10 minutes, if you can give me a 10 minutes, I'm satisfied with that. There is no Jamaican right now. Otherwise, Elaine,
Shelly and Sherika.
Shelly and yes, in any event, if she runs a 10 years, she will qualify for the Olympics with ease.
Right.
So I'm saying, just I want her to win. I pick her to win. Knowing that
Sha'Carri.
Yeah, right. Seeing that I watched a lot of it. Even today when I came home, I watched a lot of race that she runs. When she did her first 10-7-2, I'm talking about she's the best and she's the greatest. She didn't even run close to that long after. When she beat Sherika Jackson, she was unbeaten. And this girl from the Caribbean island came and beat her. She was not even running that type of race. So she's a big race runner. If them prepare her, but the big races are back to back. It doesn't make no sense. I don't see her going there. I don't see her winning by a big margin. I don't see her running away from everybody. I don't see she doing a 10-6, a 10-5, a 10-9, 10-6-9. I don't see she doing a 10-7-2, a 10-7-4. I don't see her there. None of that.
Same thing.
A 10-8. Right. I don't see she would never run a 10-6-5 or a 10-6-9 again. Never.
So you think Sha'Carri is going to run like a 10-8 on Thursday?
That's what I'm seeing. That fearing that what my prediction, that's not the worst prediction, my prediction.
Right. We know that it's your view. Yeah.
With the rounds that she did in the round 100 meter, the 200 meter, and the relay, she's not as fresh as she is now. Dead. No. Recovery time, not so quickly. Elaine did one race, the box stretch, and look good. So I'm thinking, take the box stretch and put it to the 100 meter here and say, Elaine, do what you did on the box stretch. I think I get a penny, and I'm satisfied with that.
Okay. So it's good to know in terms of expectation. So, and I guess that's a sentiment shared by, some persons in the chat. We may not expect her to win, but we just want to see the improvement because we know that she's getting ready for the Olympics.
That's where the numbers count. I mean, yeah, she's at her job right now. Diamond she's paying them to run. Fine. We get that. The Olympic is coming up. I don't want her to over-aggravate and then have to sit out another 2 months, then get ready another 2 months. And, I mean, see where you are at now. You know, I know that even one of our days will qualify for this Olympic when the trials come up. He will qualify. There's no doubt about it. But I don't want you to go there with an aim. I want you to go there. She's going to do the 1 and the 2 anyway.
Right.
She's going to do the 1 and the 2. So don't be like the people in the chat. The persons in the chat. Sorry about that. The person in the chat. I'm saying yes. I understand your opinion on Sha'Carri running well, but it's not like that. Even our own pocket jockey. Remember when she ran that 10-6-0? It was 10-6-0?
Yeah, she was in a 10-6 zone there. She was doing a few 10-6s. Yeah.
A few 10-6, right. But after doing all of that, she came back down to a 10-7-10-8. It's about the stress on your back, the strain on your back. Sha'Carri is young, so she has a lot of energy. I give her that. But I don't think 2 rounds in 100, rounds in 200, and 1 week after you're doing a 100 meter again, it's going to take a toll on her.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Even the Mike Usain Bolt didn't even go lower than, I think it was 10 seconds after doing his big race. I don't think he went there.
Oh, you mean in the 9? Okay.
Right. If you remember when he did the first 969, and you whatever that he did when he said that, he did it again all up. After that, I think it was in the Olympics, and he came back under the 9.6, 9.58.
9.58.
Yeah, he took him a while.
So you're saying that. So you're saying pretty much then that, given that Sha'Carri just did that, 10.65 run, it's not going to be. It might not be possible for her to get that, coming off the championship so much, having gone through the rounds of the 100 meters and 200 meters, and then running in the relay. Her legs might be a little bit tired, so she might not be able to replicate that kind of time. That's what you're saying,
right? So that's what I'm saying. So listen again to just like what you said, and think about this. She has at least 3 to 4 days to get herself ready for that event, that race that she needs. So training is on. So she still have her wind strain. She still have her quality. She's still doing all that. Putting strain on the muscle. You don't get no rest yet. The flight, the agony if you go from hotel to hotel or whatever. There's a really bad factors you have to build into coming back and running that race again. If she is super fit, fine. She can probably do a 10-7. But if it's not super fit, if she's got a long thing on the way that she does, and forget that she have this diamond deep. I mean, look out, Elaine has a fire in her right now. Elaine has something to prove to herself, not to Jamaica, not to her coach.
Yeah.
She has something now that she's thinking about. Am I still capable? You have that thought in her head, can I still do this?
Right.
Can I still operate like this? So she wants to see where she is now.
For sure.
With all the doubt out there, she wants to see where she is. I'm going to run Sha'Carri to the ground. Whether I win or lose, I'm going to try to run her to the ground. Sha'Carri beat me by 2 steps.
Yeah.
I was beaten by a step.
Yeah. So let me just go to the chat a little bit, Mr. Portmore, and just to get some perspective here. Roger is saying that I'm confused. Why is that Headlines got Sha'Carri as the fastest woman in the world? I guess for 2023, in terms of 2023, but I get what you're saying there, that Elaine is the fastest, living woman. I get that. Altia, welcome. Altia, welcome. Kesolis, 85, welcome. Demore, Appleton, welcome. Elaine, all the way. Prior, we are use and win. Welcome, thanks for sharing. John Leonie, welcome from St. Lucia. And John is saying, I love Elaine Thompson. She will prevail. Thank you, John. Thanks for tuning in. Hello again to all the listeners and viewers tuned in from St. Lucia. And I hope that we fix the sound there for you now, Kesolis, so you can let me know how that is sounding, or we're sounding in the chat there. And Floyd, you can let us know. And Altair there answering Roger. They will be running in a Diamond League, okay, on Thursday. And oh, Floyd, you said it's much better. And Altair, okay, we're hearing you clearly again. Okay, I answered those. And let's go. KJ, welcome to the chat. Edsil, welcome to the chat. And Edsil is saying the best got beaten. Elaine is no different. Sha'Carri will win. She will beat, I guess she has beaten Elaine before. Elaine can't run 9.9, only X amount of milk. This 9.90 Edsil is in the 4x100. Let me try just get that off. All right, Edsel, sorry about the music there. So this 9.90 is Elaine's split in the 4x100 meters relay heats, or the semifinals, if you would like to call it that. So in that, the four runners, they ran a leg and they have, their individual time. So I believe Brianna got 11.61, Elaine did 9.90. Sasha Lee 10.31, and Shelly did 9.88 on her split. So it's the split, right? That is in the 4x100 meters relay. So hopefully we clear that up for you, Edsel. And Roger is saying here, Mr. Portmore, that he agrees with you. Sha'Carri will run 10.8. Same with Elaine. So you have someone there. Running a relay leg is different from the 100 meters. We know that for sure. So we're not saying that Elaine is definitely going to win or Sha'Carri is going to win, and it's okay to share who you believe is going to win. And we like that, Edsel, that you're sharing and highlighting those points, some good points there. So Mr. Portmore, we have, persons agreeing with you. If you're new to this space, welcome to this channel. It is a safe space where we can share and learn together. Please remember to hit the like button and also hit that subscription button, all right? And let's just grow together and just keep expanding our safe space and our community. All right, so Mr. Portmore, back to you, but I don't want people to feel as if I'm ignoring them in the chat. So back to you.
No, you like the thought of Mr. Puno, Mr. Puno dark facts. Okay, next on the question of being the fastest woman on the earth. She is still and will always be the fastest woman, living woman in 100 meter in my time.
Oh.
We are the fastest woman in the world, which is Shelley and Fisher Price. 10, 5, 6, 10, 5. You remember the time? 10, 5, 6, 10, 5, 6, 4, I think.
Yeah, she did that good. She did some good runs. Yeah.
Right. Sha'Carri Richardson is young. She's now coming into her own. She's very good. I always say she's very good. I always say that. The problem with her is she is overdressed.
But isn't that good for the sports? Like, is it a tactic? Is it a tactic? Well, I guess it doesn't hurt, and sometimes athletes, I believe, I don't know, this is just my view here. Athletes, they tend to use different strategies to cope and to keep them grounded, especially when they're out there on the track and the cameras are on and you're at the starting line and you have the people watching. It's a lot. So I feel like for me, if that keeps you cool, calm, and collected and ready for speed, then that's okay. I feel Usain usually does this thing.
This is not important to the topic that you have, but I'm just going to remind you something.
Go ahead.
Jamaicans are trendy people. People tend to see us in a different light. This same boy winning the 100 meter, the same boy winning the relay, the dancing,
Yes, yes.
I don't know what I'm doing watching for. Now watch everybody.
Yeah, because he brought that to the track. Yes, he brought that to the track, and people realized, because Usain Bolt was so good for the sport. Like, he brought a lighter and brighter side, brought some fun into it. And so everybody now is coming, trying to have a little signature, so, Usain so everybody's trying to come with their uniqueness based on what we have seen. Yeah, for sure.
That's it. So I heard on your chat also, and other people chat, that it is competitive. Yesterday, I forgot to mention a caller here
Hold
mentioned
a
about
moment.
black and white.
They're saying they're not hearing you. Can you let me know if
Oh, I'm
you're
sorry.
hearing the caller? Let me know when you're hearing the caller again. All right, go ahead, Mr. Portmore. Let us see if they're hearing you.
Okay, so let's go back to some of the messages and the thought that you had yesterday about competing against in America where the black people have to go through this and go through that. I heard that yesterday and I thought, I'm not gonna comment on it, but it just dawned to me. We need not to worry about, there's no athlete in the world. Americans, English, all of the athletes, all of them, who think they're white from who they are black. Racism is not in sports for me. I don't like. I've seen it in the English Premier League. I've seen where white people, black people taunt each other. In this type of sport, we're talking about the competitiveness and the love after the race. Remember that. That's what we're talking about. And I think that was good for the sport when I say a Usain Bolt, a soccer poet, Fury and the whole of them, enjoying each other, beating each other, running against each other, and showing people that, look, we can be competitive, but yet still be friends.
Right.
I mean, the Sha'Carri picture, I love it. I want a poster it in my house because that's only showing me that, look, everything will be okay.
Right.
Everything will be okay. That's what it's showing me. And for your callers, them, I love them because they're open and them speed their mind. As you said, the channel is for that. And we can disagree to agree.
Right.
I hate disagreement. I like to agree. Meaning I listen to you, you listen to me, and we come to a mutual understanding. But as I said, it was just yesterday. And for this, I think people should call in and just express themselves like, oh, I think Sha'Carri will. Yeah, Sha'Carri will win because when you're talking about favorites, I don't know about anybody else. A lot of favorites lose for some reason or the other. She might get a bad start. Oh, she only lose because she get a bad start. No, that's the game. That's the game. Oh, you have the 4 fastest man in the world running a relay. Oh, but the button change wasn't good. That's in the game. Anything can happen.
Right.
Anything. Elaine can run tomorrow and run 5th. Just to know where she is. That's in the game.
Right. Because sometimes they have different objectives going into a race, right? It could be just to see.
There you go.
Right.
My favorite person to talk about right around the world, you see about this one, but I think Asaf Powell is my favorite. He is my favorite star. Why? Everybody say, he never do nothing in the Olympics, he never do nothing in the World Games. Okay, so show me somebody who run 10, under 10 seconds, 100 times. Show me one. Asaf Powell. But yet still, he didn't have the accolades like a Usain Bolt. But he was the fastest man in the world once.
Yeah.
Nobody run 10 as often as him. He has his own record in the record book.
The sub 10 king. Sub 10
there
king.
You go.
Yeah.
Nobody will take that away. Nobody. So let's continue with the program and see. I'll be listening on all of the callers them in, and if anybody have any question for me, I'm right here to answer. So if they need clarification on anything I said, you can just relate it back on the program and I'll adjust it by texting or something. So let other people call in and let me hear what they have to say. I mean, this is only one race. There's many more to come. And I hope we all see the Olympics next year and we will sit down and then we calculate what went wrong from what went right and what we should do and what we shouldn't do.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Mr. Portmore. Thank you for sharing.
And tell all of them that I send my love to each and everybody in this world that's participating anywhere.
Definitely.
Because you look Caribbean people, you look over, I don't even know where you are. Where you are? Switzerland?
Canada.
Oh, how cold is it?
It's hot now.
Oh, so I can visit. Okay.
Yes.
So have fun. I'm on the program. So I'm up. I'm home from work. I have nothing more to do right now. I'm not careless, but just enjoy life.
Yeah, you're
So
here
I
and you're
listen to
sharing
you.
your voice. So thank you for coming on and sharing.
Okay, so tell everybody, you can ask me any question you need to know. I'm here for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Portmore.
But tell them don't ask me which J3 is them I gonna answer the question. Tell them don't ask me. I'm not God. I can't predict for them.
I want them to call the press conference now. You may have send go ask the question, all right?
And you know me gonna ask you one question more I ask you.
One question.
Okay, so have a good night.
All right.
I'm here.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. So that was Mr. Portmore. So big up to all the persons tuned in from the Sunshine City in Portmore. And of course, I have to go back to the chat right now. And Let's Meals is saying it's not about the spotlight, not always for sure. And Floyd, I totally agree with him. So Floyd is agreeing with Mr. Portmore there. And listen, this is from Floyd. Listen, I believe Jamaicans are the best athletes, but we have to respect other athletes' talents as well, for sure. Respect. And as what Mr. Portmore said, we love all the athletes. We love, and he's saying, I want that picture with Sha'Carri and Shelly. You want a big poster of it to put up. So we want to see that. And Althea there sharing on the sub 10 king, and big up Mr. Portmore. So you're getting some big up from the chat there, Mr. Portmore. And Althea is saying, agree with Floyd, respect all of them, no partiality. And of course, and it's as basic as that, respect. And that is what we want to keep, in terms of understanding that we're different. Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, and it's okay. We just need to respect each other and understand that, number one, we do not have our names just, etched there. We have to work hard and, do what we need to. And sometimes it's the journey of life. We do not always win. And that is important in understanding that context as well. Althea, do you want to call, or Floyd? I saw a comment earlier and someone was asking, should I call? I'm not sure who it was, but for sure it was K Solis 85. You can definitely call. If you're still on, you can definitely call, all right? So this space is a safe one for all of us to share, and we would definitely love to hear from you. And Alta is saying we're not going to win all, for sure. We're not going to. And so we just need to ensure that, we're respecting each other in that context of, displaying good sportsmanship. So that is important there. All right. If this is your first time here, welcome to this conversation. Welcome to Voices in Education. Again, this is a safe space where we can share and learn from each other. Diverse opinions, perspectives, or views are definitely welcome. And we share in a very respectful way where we understand that each of us, we bring our uniqueness to this space. And in that uniqueness, in the context of diversity, there is so much richness. And with that, we have this great space where we can share and learn from each other. So we just want to maintain that love. We want to maintain that respect and protect our community. All right. So we don't just want to keep that going. And let's be the same. I don't think it's because of who's racing. It's a conversation around the sport must not be aggravated, and some of the fans do that. And I guess that, and that is why, Let's Me, as I say, I don't want to be, the one or allowing our platform to add to drama and confusion. So it is okay if I don't know, and sometimes I'll tell you I don't know, or we check things out. And as athletes, you're going to have fans, people wishing you well, and I guess some people, for some reason, I don't know why, but I guess it's the reality, might not be a fan of you, but that is okay. But we understand it's life. Think about yourself going to work, and trying to do your best, but your best might not be enough at all times. And it's not that you don't want to give your best, but there are other factors that are preventing you from giving your best. Or if you're studying, it could be financial challenges that are preventing you from getting good grades. If you're working, it could be, health challenges that are preventing you from, giving it your best shot or doing your best on your job. So we just want to ensure that we understand, it's human nature, and we all face, varying challenges in this race of life. And Nehemiah, welcome to the chat. Welcome, Nehemiah. And any small improvement, whether she wins or loses, would be welcome. For sure. And that is what we want to see. And perhaps that is our objective going into this race, to see, to get an assessment of, where am I? And given that she now has some a coach in place, as we were told, I guess temporarily, to see how things are progressing. I guess they want to figure, what do we need to work on? So this race may not necessarily be one that Elaine is going there to win, but going there so that, she can do some assessment in terms of preparing for the Olympics. So I guess that is also a consideration there as well. And Edsel is saying, keep up the good work, just not be biased. Your channel will go a long way. Thank you, Edsel. And that is why we're voices, in education, because we don't share the same voice. And I don't want to be the one to be imposing ideas. No. And that is why I like to open this space for us to talk. I am getting a call, so let's go to this call. Hello, caller, you're live.
You're calling.
Oh, Althea, how are you?
I am good.
Awesome. Let me just check with the chat, guys. Just let me know if you're hearing the caller in the chat. I know that you let me know, so just let me know. Go ahead, Althea.
Yes. Just about the two of them. The two of them had mishaps last year. Sha'Carri, we know, we Jamaicans always said that when she was doing a lot of talking. We always say if she gets a different coach and settle down and come off social media, yes, she will be a good athlete. Yes, she changed her coach, and yes, you see a better Sha'Carri. For Elaine now, same thing. We believe if she gets a good coach and settle down, yeah, we will see her rising back. So Sha'Carri has proven herself since she changed her coach. Yes, she has proven herself also. Now it's Elaine time. We just want to see where Elaine is at that.
Right. So
that's my thing.
Right. So you want to do an evaluation then.
Yes, just evaluation time. Sha'Carri has proven herself. Now Elaine changed coach. Let's hope that we will see a better Elaine from what we saw last year. We know, yes, she has been struggling a lot with this injury.
Right.
It has been over the years. That's why she has never yet been a world championship gold medal.
Yeah,
because
for some reason,
always
the world championships and Elaine,
Yeah. But we just need somebody who understands how to handle her injury. Stephen Francis was a genius when it comes to that. No hunger the injury, no when to put her this up, when to put her this up, and that. So we just need, the coach said that after the trial, she was out. She couldn't train or anything for the 2 weeks. Doctor told her to stay off the field. That was how bad it was. So now let's see if there will be an improvement and see where she is now since trials and that injury. Yes, she did a good race in the 4x1. She ran a good leg, yes, but that was just one race. We just need to see how it's going, how she's improving, how the injury is going. Because if the injury is not being improved, if she's not getting that good treatment like when she was with Stephen Francis, then she's still going to struggle. Because at the end of the day, the foot she run back. Eh?
Right. Get you. So what encouragement would you give to Elaine then in this context?
Well, remember in one of her interview before, was it before the trial or so? She said she felt like giving up because of all things. So just, yes, she is moving. I like how she's responding since the World Championship and all of that. I like that interview after the 4x1. I would just really like to see that improvement as to mentally, yeah. Right. Because it's not easy to recover. All of we are human and we go through things. Mentally, it affects us. And if you're mentally affected, then everything else is going to kind of go off track. So I want to make sure that the mental part, yeah, we know the injury did about work on the mental part. Yeah, people are going to say things, but just continue your work on the mental part of you so you can get it right. People are going to say things is how you
react.
You deal with the critics. Critics is good, but it's how you deal with it. It's either you allow it to demotivate you or you allow it to motivate you. But I would say make it motivate you because this is Jamaica and we are going to talk because we know you to be the best. Yes. I was at it one time, this coach thing, and now that I see you do something similar like Shelly. You take on somebody that was at MVP because a lot of persons don't know, but Shelly's coach was a part of MVP. So yes, she take on somebody that was from MVP too. So let's hope that it will turn to the better just like Shelly. Because at the end of the day, all of them are we athletes and we want the best for all of them.
Awesome, Althea. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm here from Florida, right?
Manchester.
Oh, Manchester.
No, but it's not far.
Okay.
Not far. I know Banana Ground.
Okay, so where in Manchester are you?
I live in Lincoln. That's going to Huntley. A lot of people is familiar with Huntley because of the radio stations and the pole and all of that. Okay. So you have to pass my home to go to where those poles are in Huntley.
Okay, Althea.
And my niece loves Elaine because Elaine, she does track and field. I know we do track and field, right? Me used to do track and field. Sister used to do track and field. Cousins, them used to do track and field. Okay. And now my niece is at it.
Okay,
so,
wonderful.
Yeah, and she's attending Manchester too. So.
Manchester, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Althea, thanks for calling in. And big up to all the
chat to call. The Manchesterians.
Yes, and all the persons from Lincoln, all the persons tuning in from Lincoln, big up yourself.
All right.
Althea, thanks for calling in.
Yeah.
So I am going to call back this caller. So I was that Althea was on. So let me just try and get back caller. Hopefully. right, so not getting through there. So let me just go to some comments in the chat. And again, I just want to let you know that I appreciate all your comments. And I believe here Raja is saying Elaine will be in the top three, but win for her. Okay, thanks for sharing that. Perlene Webster, welcome to the chat. We need great and healthy competition, of course. Thanks for sharing that, Rohan. Welcome to the chat. I'm all for sportsmanship and respect because athletes train hard and hope their best will produce a medal. But if you're gonna be chummy, then do it with your own. All right. So definitely, that respect, that sportsmanship, definitely it's a lot that they go through as athletes. And Roger, welcome. No, Roger, it's the same Roger. I know Elaine is going for her third defense in the Olympics. Okay, definitely to win to get I guess the triple. All right. So I guess she's going to she's trying to, I guess, prepare herself for that. And Let's Meal is saying, yep, I am not going to discredit her previous races and the ones to come. And Casalis is saying that's true. Casalis, I guess you were the one who was trying to call. I just tried calling you back. So if you're still here, you can definitely call in now. The line is open. All right. Ed Sill is saying any athlete can win on a good day. Look at the 100 meters hurdles. Miss Williams, who won, I guess, 8 years ago, and Sha'Carri still has the same coach, so more humble. All right, we get that. And Ron is saying Sha'Carri lost favor with Jamaicans because of her attitude, which has changed. Hence, better reception from Jamaicans. Okay, thanks for sharing that. But competition should be fierce. Okay, I get that, Rohan. And Rohan is continuing here. Elaine made a tactical mistake. Can't run 10-5-4 and then leave. It was a bad call. So get back on track, regroup, and hope the new coach can help. So we're all open for that best. Trending for the best for Elaine there. Trending sports and entertainment. Welcome. And Trending Sports and Entertainment is saying, I just lost the chat there. Do you think Sha'Carri winning the 100 meters at the World Championships has gained the respect of the Jamaican athletes? So is it a case, TSC Trending Sports, that you're saying that Jamaican athletes did not respect Sha'Carri initially? Let me know. And Rohan, once you're in the public eye, you're open to criticism. So deal with it or leave it. It's not for the faint of heart. And we understand that, but criticisms, what I like, a word that I like that, goes with criticism. I like constructive criticism, and it's okay, I guess, because you're in the public eye, and it's okay if you're going to point out, negative stuff, but we want to also, highlight positive. So, for example, if you're marking a student paper and you're giving feedback, I like to do a sandwich. So you highlight something good, you tell them about the negative aspect of the paper, what needs to be improved, and you give something good. Because it's just as if you as a person again working, and you're putting out your all and you're doing your best on the job, and every day your boss just come and just dunk on you. You're not going to feel good about that, and you might feel hopeless. You might start, lose some confidence. But if it's a case where your boss is, highlighting some good points and saying, okay, you might need to do this. I really love this, but this, I think you need to, do X and X. But this again, I really like. But it's every day somebody is just, it's just all negativity and, you know, people are just there, you know, just a dark place, like we're not going to be happy about that. So, you know, that is important too. Oh, so trending sports, you're saying if, okay, let me go back to your previous question. So I'm putting this out there to the viewers and listeners. So what trending sports and entertainment is asking, if that, do you believe that Sha'Carri winning the 100 meters at the World Championships has gained the respect of Jamaican athletes? So is it that Jamaican athletes now respect Sha'Carri more? So that is what Trending Sports is saying. And Edsel is sharing that the fans in the USA love Sha'Carri. Wonderful. So Edsel is sharing that. If you're new to this space, welcome. Welcome to the Voices in Education. This is a safe space where we can share and learn from each other. We appreciate diverse perspectives and we value them as long as we're being respectful to ensure that, you know, each of us get an opportunity to share in a safe space. And there is so much richness in diversity, and that is how we get to learn from each other. All right. So it's all love and respect here so that we can protect our community here, you know, on Voices in Education. So again, if you're tuning in, just close the chat for a few seconds and give this video a like, and also hit that subscription button if this is your first time here. Let us keep expanding this platform. Let's continue to share, you know, with friends and family members and tell them about this, you know, Voices in Education. We talk about topical issues, and so, you know, we all have a voice. We see things differently based on our experience and knowledge, and that is important. And so, you know, we want to hear your voice, and just to let you know that your voice should be heard, and that is something that we value here. All right, I'm just looking in the chat, and Edsel here, Sha'Carri is good for track and field. Yeah, I guess the energy, she comes with that, so for sure. Edsel, where are you joined from? Where are you tuning in from? If you'd like to share, you can let me know in the chat. And again, the phone line is open. You can call the number that is on screen there. And Trending Sports is saying like the live. Thank you so much, Trending Sports and Entertainment. Thanks for liking. And KJ is saying love this channel. Thank you, KJ. We love you too. So thank you so much. It's mutual love, mutual respect. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. So let me just check here to see if I'm missing any calls. And okay, I'm seeing a message here on WhatsApp. I believe this person is from the Bahamas. And how are the sports family doing? I believe we're doing okay. And I don't want to speak for everyone, but I would want to believe that. So we're just having a good conversation. We're just having a good conversation. All right. So Floyd is saying, love the platform, and I am looking forward to the next one after on. Thanks, Floyd, for coming over, and take care, and we'll talk tomorrow about Sharika. Let's see, we can probably talk about Sharika and Gabby tomorrow and see, you know, what are our expectations there. what are our expectations there? So thank you so much, Floyd. All right. So I believe Floyd is tuned in from Georgia. And Edson is saying, how many days of the week you're on? We try to go live on topical issues. For now, we're on like every day. But if for any reason I am not able to, I will put a post on the community tab. So it is important for you to just turn your post notification on. And given what will be happening for this week, I am trying not to miss an episode because I want to hear from you because this week, so tomorrow I want to talk about Sharika, and then that should take us up to the race to see. I need to check to see in terms of Jamaica time what that will look like for us. And Rohan is agreeing here, saying Sha'Carri is good for the sport indeed, and the pool of Jamaican female sprinters is so deep and competitive that a number of good runners will have to do relays. That's a good point there. That's a good point there. And trending sports and entertainment is saying blessings, Floyd. Definitely, definitely. Some blessings there for sure. All right, so I'm just checking to see if I am going to get any further comments or encouragement, expectations, or a phone call. So the line is open. Rohan, do you want to call in if you're able to? And Rohan is saying, would love to see the middle and long distance runners get more help. Tracy in the 800 and the 1500 especially, for sure, for sure. Rohan, would love to hear from you. If you'd like to call, let us know where you're tuned in from to. That would be awesome. Again, guys, just close the chat and ensure that you like this video. We're at 36 likes. I believe that's what I am seeing here. Sometimes it gets, okay, 40 likes now. All right, so let us take this caller. Hello, caller, you're live.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good.
We're just synchronizing.
Yeah. I love hearing your what you have to say about the sprinters and the runners, and I was just wanted to have a quick opinion on the race. I just think Elaine has more to prove as far as, she's like the second fastest woman in the world, so she's gonna go out there and try her best out there. So I think she's gonna try to run at least a 10-6, probably, maybe quicker, try to replicate that.
So you're believing that Elaine is going to do a 10-6?
Well, I mean, she's gonna try probably to run, replicate what she's done before to try to prove something. But I just feel like she has something up her sleeve. I don't know, just by watching her, running the heat, the 4x100.
Okay, okay.
So I feel like she has something up her sleeve, and she's probably, in running the final, probably because of, I don't know, just to save, the best for this race. I don't know.
Okay, I get you there. So you believe that she's coming out with something, with a statement then?
Yeah, what a statement. And I feel like Sha'Carri, I mean, I live in the States. I feel like a lot of people, I don't know, I just feel like the Jamaicans, as far as Elaine, Shelly, and Sharika are the ones that motivated her to do her best. But I think it wasn't for that group, she wouldn't come out there and, with a 10-6-5. So she also has something to prove, but I don't think she would. I mean, she's replicating because she wants to try her best to do that and try to beat all of them. That's her motivation, I think.
Right. Right.
So
So what
Yeah,
encouragement would you give to Elaine then for Thursday?
I would say just come out, and prove. I mean, she, like I said, she's an Olympic gold medalist. So I mean, I just feel that she just have to go out there and run her best and try her best, and do what she can do, because she knows she has it in her. I mean, I think she's ready. I mean, hopefully. So we'll see. But I mean, the other runners there are also as good, like Daryl Nita. I know she's pretty good.
Right.
She's getting better, and they're still young. But I just feel like Elaine is gonna go out there and do and try to beat Sha'Carri and try to prove something. So.
Okay. If you'd like to share, what is your name and where in the US are you calling from?
Oh, I'm in Florida. I'm in Orlando, Florida. And my name is Kenny in Orlando, Florida.
Kenny? Okay, welcome.
Yes.
Will the hurricane be affecting you? Do you know?
I'm not sure. It's not supposed to come this way, but they said it's not. But over here we don't really prepare. They say they close things down, but then when things it can happen, it can turn to the right and hit us. So we don't know yet. So they're just playing it hour by hour.
Okay.
I don't know. They haven't put it down yet, so we don't know.
I'm hoping to do a live later in the night, just to do a check-in or early in the morning to see, what is happening. So if you have your post notification on, you can definitely, and if you're up, I think they're saying it's supposed to hit about 3 a.m. So that's the last update that I have seen. So I'm going to, I guess, monitor the development, but, take care. And if you get any evacuation orders, just ensure that you're keeping yourself safe, because that is important.
Can I say one thing before I head out?
Sure.
A lot of respect. I mean, I grew up in the States. I just feel like, you guys come out with, you guys train very, very hard. The Jamaicans, I think that they motivate the world to do the best. From Sharika to Shellyan to Usain Bolt. It's just Elaine. You guys always come out with sprinters, and you guys have the drive. And you guys all pretty much set the standards for the world when it comes to sprinting, when it comes to that sport domination, and I think that's something great. I think the Americans, look up to that. That's why they try so hard to beat, as far as the Jamaicans in that sport. But it's I just like the way you guys come out and just always try to persevere, and for your country, very and that's something great that you don't see too many. I mean, I'm Dominican. We have one sprinter, Paulino, that won the 400 meters woman. But I think that you guys just really go hard when it comes to the sprinting, and you guys show out to the world. And I think that's great. So I just wanted to let you know.
That's good. And you're still Caribbean, so hablas español.
Of course. Claro que sí.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Yeah.
All right. Muchísimas gracias.
Of course. Take care. Thank you.
All right. Bendiciones. All right. Thank you so much, Kenny, from Florida, for calling in. And, we really appreciate the healthy competition that, the Americans bring as well, because I guess they keep us as Jamaicans, on our toes, as they will say. So thanks for calling in and for sharing there, Kenny. We really appreciate that. So let me just go back to the comment section here. All right. And I'm just trying to catch up here. Where did I leave off? The best way to pick a relay team, you should have a runoff. Oh, Rohan, you are Mr. Portmore. Okay, Rohan. Thanks for letting me know. And Althea is saying here the different adjustments make a great difference. All right. And Trending Sports is saying, let us get, I guess, the live up to 50 plus likes and 900 plus subscribers. Thank you, Trending Sports. Thank you for doing that and sharing that. Definitely, guys. So once you're in here, ensure that your devices are subscribed to the Voices in Education. So thank you so much for the support. And Let's Meals is saying, yes, caller. I only know the athletic. I only know. I'm trying to figure out your comment here. Let's Meals. Are you saying that, you only know athletics off social media? Elaine, I know. Okay, so you're saying that you're not sure if Elaine is running a social media drama. Let me know what you're thinking there. And Altia is agreeing with Trending Sports and Entertainment, say we need to get up to at least 50 plus likes and 900 plus subscribers. Definitely thank you there, Altia. And I guess Rohan is following up on a comment, a relay comment there. Your best four should run the relay. For the females, it should have been Brianna, Elaine, Jackson, Shelley, in that order. Look at the males. Oblique ran 10.03, trials and third, yet ran 9.86. So use your best, all right? You get that point. And I guess Ed Seal was sharing there based on what the caller was saying that Elaine is not in 10-6 shape. Relay run is different from the 100 meters. And Rowan is agreeing that the relay is different. Lock Raven, welcome, welcome. And I see your comments there. I'm not sure what to tie them to, but thank you for coming over, and you can expand further, Lock Raven. All right. Carlton Lovelace, thank you so much for coming over. Bless up yourself too. And what time does Elaine run? I guess you're meaning on Thursday. We'll have to figure out the Jamaican time because Switzerland is ahead of us. So I'm going to try and post that information on the community tab as soon as I am off this live, so that you can go to the community tab where you'll see like posts, like, updates for you guys. So you'll be able to see that. So I'm going to try to get it in Jamaican time so that I guess Jamaican time is easy for us to figure out based on our different time zones, okay? And Byron is saying, what time does Elaine run? Okay, that was the question that I was addressing. And Edsel again, Jamaica always had great athletes. Thank you for saying that and sharing that. And if you do not think relays are different, look at the splits. And that's a good point there in terms of the, relays. All right, so K Solis is saying, I think they humbled Sha'Carri and she learned from that. Okay, that's a point there. And I guess Sha'Carri is saying she's not back, she is better. So being better is always good for the sport. All right. Again, if you're just tuning in, welcome to the safe space. Welcome to the Voices in Education. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. We would love to hear from you. This is a safe space for you to share. We understand that we have different views, opinions, or perspectives about, varying topics. And this is why it is Voices in Education, because we bring our own uniqueness to this space based on our experience and knowledge. So we would definitely love to hear from you, and we keep it respectful so that we can protect and maintain this safe space in this community. All right. And I see your comment here, Carlton. Brianna to Sharika to Elaine to Shelley. Okay, so we agree on that 4. I believe I just missed a call. Did I? Let me just check. All right, let me try and see if I can get this person back. Hello, caller, you're live.
Yeah. Carlton, yeah. Carlton Lovelace calling.
Hi, Carlton.
Yeah,
How are you?
not bad. It's what time now? After 2, I was in Hungary at the race, and I was so upset when I see what happened in the relay.
So
I don't think I'm going to go back to World Championship.
You are in Hungary.
Yeah.
So are you still there
So
now, or you're back?
No, I'm back. Back in England now.
You're back in the UK. Okay, so tell us about your experience there at the World Championships.
No, I bet and lose a lot of money because, well, I was there and I win some money from the 100 because I didn't know Sha'Carri was going to win. Because I was watching the Diamond League them clean carefully, and when I was really watching, I see that she running down jacks not all the time, and that's why I did bet. It was sad to say I bet against my own Jamaican them, but I never have any choice. But the relay, I was upset on Jamaican. They set up the relay, and then a lot of foolishness from the mixed 4x4 relay. That's where everything went wrong from. The 4x4, the guys they should at least get a medal. The girl that started the relay, she's the one should anchor it. So they do everything wrong. And the experience, the atmosphere was good. The people there was friendly and everything, and we have a good time.
That's awesome. So what would you say is your? I think you need to turn down your YouTube feed, the volume there. What would you say is your biggest highlight or the best moment for you from that World Championships?
Best highlight was 100 meter and the 4x4 and the last race, the 4x4. As much as we lost, the run that girl from Alan make was awesome.
Okay.
Was upset, but
ball. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Was a good run, and I was impressed with the American guy to come and really win the 100 because I never know he would win the 100. And the surprise package was the 100-meter hurdles. I never know that Williams should win the race. I was so happy for her.
So what were your views on Antonia Watson winning the 400 there?
I was happy for him because what that guy was through some chance.
Yeah.
Please, I want to run out of my eye and said all those persons who bash that guy so much. I only hope no them see how talented that guy is, because he's a very good 200 runner too also. So I was very impressed with him.
Definitely, we had a big conversation about that event there about Antonia for sure. Yeah. So is this your first time here?
If it's what?
If this is your first time on this platform.
Yeah. I just go through. I just was watching and Ryan show and talk to him, and then I look and I see this thing comes. I just tune in. I don't even know the names. I just press say bless up yourself and so forth, and then type and say when I see the number, I say okay, I can call. So what's your program? I don't know what I'm talking. What's they call you?
This is Voices in Education. So we talk about topical. We have conversations about topical issues, not just sports, but I guess sports is topical right now. So we are having, these conversations. So welcome to the community. And if you like this space, I'll say give it a like and hit the subscription button.
I give it a like, and I'm going to share it to a lot of friends. So don't worry yourself.
Thank you.
I'm going to send it all. I'm going to send it to some friend I met in Hungary. They can call you and watch your program in America, Canada. So don't worry. I'm going to send it show all over.
Thank you so much. We want to give persons the opportunity to share their voice, and we understand that we might have different perspectives, but I don't come here trying to impose my views on anyone. because we need to understand that we can learn from each other. So thank you for coming over and, being up this early in the morning and, listening to us.
Yeah, yes. And I have a big Ulmer's diaspora, so I'm going to send it to them too. So don't worry yourself. You will hear people from all over who don't have it already and want them to share like up a thing, build a channel that the channel can grow and reach up to 40,000 in no time.
Awesome, thank you. And you can imagine we start from London for the link up.
Yeah, no worries. That's one. That's simple. Yeah.
That's sure.
But no, but most persons don't come by my name. See, you just hear them say Soji.
Oh, Soji. Yeah. So Carlton is actually Soji.
Soji, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So that's how it goes. But as I said, I will share. So your topic, just talk about anything at time. So I will just, when I tune in, I will just hear the topic and I join any topic. I can join any topic from politics right now.
Yeah, you can share. So, it could be, about, political matters, whatever topic. And also, if you have like a topic that you'd like to suggest, we take those suggestions too. So if you see something and you say, you know what, my voices, I would like to hear what the people have to say about this, we definitely do that as well. So it's not just me, just person sending topics. So yeah.
So can do what you see is your show, so I want you to choose your topic and I will join in that
It's
topic.
our show. It's our show.
It's our show.
Yes.
Yes, it's our show, yeah.
Yeah.
And so what we like, you can donate something to your channel and so forth.
So we're expanding. We have to get it to, we have to monetize the space first. So we are not yet at the 1,000 subscriber count. So we're trying to get that. So soon you'll have those options.
All right. Well, what I'm going to do is start to share it from now. That you can reach that 1,000, that you can have all those things. They can set up all those bits, that someone can donate something to your channel and so forth, just like what you do on another channel.
Awesome. Thank you, Soji. You see, I get it now, right?
Yeah, man. No worries, man. No problem.
All right.
I will continue listening, and if someone else call and I hear something, then I will call back. Okay.
For sure, Soji. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, man. And bless up yourself, my sister.
All right. Blessings to you too, Soji. All right. So that was Soji from the UK. So if you're tuned in from the UK, hello, and welcome to this safe space, and thanks for tuning in. And again, let me go back to the chat here. And I'm seeing Altia here responding to a comment. Did I miss that? Altia. Okay, that was done as to using the 4 best athletes over 100 meters for the season was used. And Ron is saying, I hear you, but I don't agree. That's okay there. Use the 2 fresh legs with the veterans. And Edsel is saying the best highlight was the female 100 meters hurdles, Miss Williams. All right. Thank you, Edsel, for sharing that. And Rohan is saying, Antonia Stick with the 400, doing 200 meters and 400 at this level won't be easy, plus career can end up being short, not the same doing 100 and 200. Yeah, I feel like doing the 4 and the 2 would be totally difficult, because remember, even Jacko, she was at the 400 and then she came down to do the 1 and 2. So I am hoping, that I guess coaches too, they have wisdom. That's their area of specialty. So I guess once you have a good coach, and he's at where Glenn Mills now races, so I feel like he's in good hands. All right. And Altia is saying, I would love to see a Brianna and Elaine in the final. But remember, they were fresh legs in the relay as to Shelley and Forbes, who ran in the 100-meter rounds. So if all were fresh legs, it would be different. All right. So thank you for sharing that perspective there. So we're seeing some, good conversation, but, sharing different perspectives as it relates to the relay selection for that final run there. And, again, we are seeing that, this is a safe space where people are able to share and just let their voices be heard. And that is what I love to see and I love to hear. All right. I love to hear your voices. All right. So I'm just looking in the live chat. So we just have a few more minutes to go. And I'm just checking in and I need to check this phone because apparently I'm not seeing the calls sometimes when they're coming through over the system here. So let me just check to see if I'm missing or if I've missed the call. Let me just go back and check. Okay, not seeing any there. And the chat is still going. And Edsel is saying the relay on paper, but we need to get the stick around. And that is definitely important, bringing that baton all the way to the finish line, right? So that is definitely important there as well. Okay. So I'm just checking, guys, please like this video. Please like this live. All right, let's just like. Please give this live a like. All right. And if you're new to this space, please hit that subscription button as well. All right. All right. So I'm just checking here in the chat, not seeing any new comments. Please, please, please turn on your post notifications. So that bell, just turn it on and select all so that you get all the updates from this channel, all right? So we're growing and getting closer to that 1K mark. And I am here just checking, not seeing any comments. We have about 9 minutes or so to go. So I would love to hear from you, like your final thoughts as it relates to the race coming up on Thursday. If you want to share again who you believe is going to win, I believe I've seen a few of that. And, what are you expecting? And again, there are 2 other Jamaicans in the race. So Natasha and Sasha Lee will be in that 100 meters as well. And we have other Jamaicans who will be participating there in Switzerland. So in the 200 meters, we're going to see Sharika Jackson going up against Gabby again there. And we're going to have that conversation tomorrow about Sharika and Gabby. Do you believe that Sharika will be going for the record? Will it be that race? So we want to talk about that tomorrow. And ultimate answering Rohan here. I agree with the statement. As to Antonio, he also has the crown at the junior level. So like Sharika ran the 400 for a season, then came down to the 200 after. And let's music say expectation, completion, odds, and I guess that's what? Smiles. Okay. So again, there will be other Jamaicans competing in a number of events. So I'm just going to try and highlight some of those events. So it's not just the 100 meters, but we will also have Jamaicans in triple jump, right? And Daniel Williams will be there as well. So Daniel Williams will be going up against a good field because we have, let me just get that information for you there. So I mentioned that Sharika will be facing off with Gabby, and Anthony from the Bahamas will be in that 200 meters there as well. In the 100 meter, we will have Sasha Lee, Natasha, so Jamaicans there, and we saw them in the relays and in the heats there of the 100 there in Budapest. We'll also have other Americans joining Sha'Carri. We'll have TT Terry and Tamara Clark. We'll also have Daryl Nita from Great Britain, and we'll have Poland, Swoboda, and Kambunji of Switzerland, all right? And let's just go on. So we'll have Daniel Williams. So in the 100-meter hurdles, we'll have Daniel Williams going up against Camacho Quinn. And you know Camacho, they're from Puerto Rico. Kendra Harrison as well. And Nia Ali will be there. And Devine of the Bahamas will be in that one. We'll also have the 800 meters with Natalia Gould-Toppin and Adele Tracy. Shanika Ricketts and Kimberly Williams, they will be in the triple jump, along with Rojas of Venezuela, right? So Rojas will be there as well. And Perez Hernandez of Cuba, I almost said Cuba, but Spanish there, will also be there. And Taje will be there along with Terry McLeod. All right, so they'll be jumping there, long jump. All right, so definitely we'll see, you know, quite a few Jamaicans there as well. So let me just check that with the chat here. And Soji, yes, Soji is saying it will be a good race with Sharika and Gabby for sure. And, you know, I am wondering, and I guess tomorrow when we talk, we'll share more on that in the sense that, you know, will Sharika be going for the record or, you know, it's just another run? So we want to have some more in the context of that conversation. All right, so I can take another call if someone would like to call in before we close out this one. And I am going to get the times for the races. We'll try to get the Jamaican times and I'll post it on the community tab after this live. All right. So you can just check that community tab again. If this is your first time coming over on this platform, thank you so much for coming over. We appreciate you coming over here. I just want to let you know that, you know, you're valued, your views and perspectives are appreciated. And we also acknowledge that you have a voice. And this is a platform that allows you to share your voice on various topics, all right? So it's a safe space where we can share and learn from each other. And that is why we have this, you know, calling where you can call in. And we're definitely going to try because sometimes the calls are not, you know, coming in, the audio is not so wonderful. But I'm going to see from my end how best I can, you know, get that, improve it if it is coming from my end. So, you know, we are working on that because we're expanding and we want to grow together. This is, you know, our safe platform where we know that we have a voice and I am not here to impose views, and this is why this program is open so that we can share and learn from each other. I just want to let you know too that an important aspect of this platform is that, you know, we want to continue to support students. So, that is also a goal of this platform, just to continue to do that. So we want to keep expanding and see how further we can go too in terms of giving back. So that is definitely a goal of this platform. All right, so I am not seeing, well, I'm seeing a comment here from Soji. I just missed the chat. Okay, here it is. The only girl I'm looking forward to break the 200 record is Brianna Liston. Yes, Soji. And I am wondering, Soji, is it that the college system in the US is in this light I think somebody raised it last evening. Is it doing more harm than good in the context of these excellent athletes who are very well, we know, that have great talents? But then again, as I was saying, individuals, and they're making their decisions based on their context too, because some of us, we appreciate, gaining like, a degree or something to that effect. So definitely talented girl there. And Edsel is saying Sha'Carri will win and Elaine will do well because you will have other athletes who are capable. Okay, for sure there. Thank you for sharing. All right, so I am going to wrap up this one. So I am going to sign out with music and just, go to the end of this slide. But I just want to say to you, thank you so much for coming over. Thank you so much for sharing those different perspectives and just, for us having this robust conversation about, Elaine versus Sha'Carri. And, we shared, encouragement and, expectation as it relates to both athletes. So we got a balance. And so that is important, there too. And we understand that, we have some persons who want Elaine to win, and we have some persons who want Sha'Carri to win, or who are expecting Elaine or Sha'Carri to win. And that was wonderful to see. And we really appreciate that. And BI Strong, welcome to the conversation. Welcome to the conversation. You're saying Julian Alfred just went through the college system. Okay, thank you for sharing that. And another good athlete in the making there. So we're looking forward for, good things. And Soji is saying she'll come very good. Okay, thank you. And I guess good night. And you were saying something there about the show. All right, so guys, thank you so much. And thank you for being in this safe space. I know we got quite a few persons from varying places in the world. So the Caribbean definitely represented. I know we have people from Jamaica, of course, and, Portmore, Lincoln, big up on yourself. So we have persons from St. Lucia, UK, the US of A. So we got, Orlando, Florida, Georgia. We have persons, previously from Bahamas, Barbados, Guyana, Grenada, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines. So let's continue to grow and, expand bigger and better together, right? And Mr. Lex, welcome to this safe space. Let's not get our hopes up. Elaine is recuperating. And I think we got some mix of that to Mr. Lex. So in terms of saying it might be for Elaine to go there, Elaine's objective would probably be an assessment. So the objective of Elaine alongside the new coach perhaps is an assessment of where she is at now in the context of preparing for the Olympics there in Paris. And Carlton is saying your show will only get better. Thank you so much for sharing that. Again, thanks guys. If you have not yet given this video a like, please, what are you waiting on? Please hit that thumbs up button, that like button. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscription button and let us continue to grow together. Thank you so much for tuning in later this evening or early in the morning. I'm going to try my best and see if I can do a quick live just to check in with persons who are perhaps going to experience a category 3 hurricane there in Florida. So if you have friends and family there, please check in with them and ensure that they're okay. If you're here and listening from Florida, if you get any evacuation orders, please just heed and leave. We want to ensure that you are safe and okay. To my Caribbean family or members there in Bermuda and Cuba, we're sending you best wishes and hope that you're able to, you know, get through this perhaps challenging time for some of you very quickly. And again, you know, life is a journey filled with ups and downs, challenges, and remember to give yourself space and grace. We might not be able to fix everything, but for sure, some things we can learn from, understand that, you know, what has happened in the past, it's already done, it is in the past. We can look at the past, try to give an assessment to, you know, to find out why this particular thing happened the way it did, and try to learn from it to prepare for the future, to prepare for tomorrow. And as I always say too, you know, sometimes we prepare and then something unexpected happens. And again, it's just a process where you assess and you learn, you take your lessons and you try to move on. So try not to be too hard on yourself. And again, you know, give yourself space and grace. Thank you so much to you for coming here. Thank you so much for sharing in the live chat. Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for turning on your post notification. And I will see you in the next live. We'll see you tomorrow when we talk about Sharika and Gabby. All right, stay tuned, everyone, and continued blessings and love. Take care. to like, share, and subscribe to this channel so that you can listen to the different voices in education. Stay tuned.